Everybody, welcome to another episode of No Mask Required. My name is Tyrell,
I'm Zach.
and today we got another pretty good episode for you. So first things first, we got a little Rivals update.
A little Rivals update,
Little
yeah.
Rivals
Well,
update.
lack thereof, but yeah, keep
What do
going.
you mean,
Keep
little
going.
lack thereof?
No, just keep going.
All right, listen. What you mean lack thereof? Hold up, let's pause here. What are you talking about?
We'll get to that in a bit. Okay.
Okay, anywho, we're also gonna talk about a little bit of Invincible. You know, he read all the books. I've seen all the shows.
I saw some of the new season. I've seen the first two seasons. I got opinions.
We gonna
got
talk
opinions.
about it. Next day we're gonna talk about anime. You know, we gotta get to the top 5, see what's good, what's bad. And next, we're gonna talk about sub versus dub. That's gonna be a long one. Okay, but let's start off with the big one, the Rivals update. Or
All right.
lack thereof, apparently. What's
So
up
where you
with
at?
that? I'm Diamond 2. Was Diamond
Still?
1, back down to Diamond 2.
So you still in Diamond?
I'm fighting for my life in Diamond. What you mean?
Fight harder.
I'm fighting. I'm the best on the team. MVP every time. What we talking about?
No, because you lose.
I'm not losing because of me.
Then why haven't you? I'm not losing because of me.
It's not because of me, clearly. I'm the tank here.
So
Actually,
it's-
recently playing with you, I'm support going stupid. What are we talking about?
and I'm going tank on super. We winning.
So, what's the problem?
So if we winning while I'm on tank and we losing while
Listen,
you on
my
tank,
tank, when I put my thing on him, we win every time.
that's crazy.
What you mean?
I mean, you don't even play the thing.
I do play the
You
thing.
play strange.
I play Strange Thing and sometimes Penny Parker. I can
Alright.
play them all. I can play all tanks, all
Bro,
support.
you can play them all. Why are you still in diamond?
Because it's not me. There's 6 of us. What you mean? Listen, when I put my thing on him, we win every time.
But if you won every time, you wouldn't be in diamond.
If I'm always MVP or SVP, it's not me. Come on now.
That's not true.
This is very true.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just get to Grandmaster. Come talk to me.
Listen, I'm almost there.
Once you can get that purple icon,
I'm almost there.
all your claims are validated.
Dude, literally.
But until then,
it's diamond. Like, listen, there's like half good players, not even half. Majority of just people who are buns. I don't know how they got the diamond.
you.
No. Clearly not me. Clearly, don't even do that. And
All
then
right.
there's the rest of us who are
That's an
actually.
overstep. That's an overstep. My fault.
Come on now. That's crazy. How many lords you have?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You
Bro,
wanna
it has
know
no
why?
consistency. Come on now, lock it.
And my lack of consistency
Yo, he's
got me to
good.
Grandmaster. It's called flexing.
Nah, bro. Nah. That's not even it. I flex too. I got 1 Grandmaster, 1
Not
Centurion,
effectively.
and 4 Knights.
I have
Good.
4 Centurions.
That's it? But not 1 Lord?
No, you don't know why? Because
What?
I've been too concerned with getting my rank up,
Uh-huh.
not my player level
I'm getting
up.
my rank up too.
Sure.
From bronze all the way up to
We'll
diamond.
see. Bro, you hard stuck right now.
I'm maybe hard stuck. I haven't played for like a week.
Okay.
That's not hard stuck. I just stopped playing.
That's
It's
hard
different.
stuck.
That's not hard stuck. That's not hard stuck.
That's hard stuck.
Lock it with me. Lock it. That's not hard stuck. That's easy mode. Okay. I can get GM tomorrow. What you mean?
Without me?
Without you.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
I get solo queue to the top. I'll be top 500 in no time.
You don't put money on it?
I'll put a whole bank account on it.
Oh, so 0? Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count
I
at
got
all.
bread. I got bread. Look at me. I got bread.
So put it here.
Mm.
Top 500 in a week?
Wait, let me play first. Let me see.
Yeah,
let me play
test
first
the
before.
waters, eh?
Let me just put my toe in there real quick. See what's like before I make that bet. Yeah.
Anyways, he's still hard stuck diamond.
I'm not hard stuck.
We'll come back next week with a
When
nice little update of him
when
still
I'm
being
higher
diamond.
rank. Yeah, when I'm better, that's when we come back. Yeah.
Yeah, when he's still in diamond, we'll
I'm not
come
gonna be in
back.
diamond. I'm not gonna be in diamond. That's too easy.
You're right. He's gonna be in plat. My fault.
No, I won't. Okay, this dude, he gonna be back in bronze. Okay, he gonna be paper 3.
Sure. Whatever you think.
He's buns. Don't believe him. He's buns. We're gonna record a clip of us playing, and we'll see who's really bad.
I just made a clip today that I gotta send you later.
Bet, let's put it in the thing.
And the thing, like the intro,
Like, yeah, throw it in.
Do it.
if you know how
See?
to, I'll send it to you.
Listen.
I was playing Squirrel Girl.
Oh, Squirrel Girl?
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, so there's a Spider-Man on our team. So you know their team up.
Mhm.
I don't know if Spider-Man gets anything, but I know Squirrel Girl basically gets a slingshot where she throws like a
okay,
wedge
for
cluster.
something. Yeah.
Crisp thing. I go, wow. He go, smacks the ground, 5-piece.
Mm. Okay, that's a cool play. Can't lie. That's a good play. That's a good play.
No words needed.
That's a good play. I can't lie.
This is straight up telepathy.
Just mind to mind. Raw connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Okay.
But yeah. So Invincible.
Yeah, speaking of getting ass whooped,
For real, though.
Invincible. Listen, because I haven't read the books. Apparently, there's some things in the books that aren't in the show. And there was a scene with the lady, Viltrumite lady. That was
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. I haven't seen like clips on TikTok and stuff. So
What's her
about
name?
the book. I have no idea what her name is. I know she showed up in the show like season.
Fake fan! Fake
I'm
fan!
not fake. There's so
Nah,
many
you're
of
good.
them.
Now you're good.
Goddamn. There's a new one popping up every week. What are we talking about?
There's like 5 Viltrumites left.
For real?
You didn't get there to where...
Nolan said like there was like 80. When he escaped into prison.
But like, a lot of them are just side characters. Realistically, they're like 5 or 6 Viltrumites.
I didn't know that. Spoilers.
It's not a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
Bro, you literally just said how Nolan said, yeah, there's like almost none of us left.
There's like 80. And you're saying 5? What are we doing?
Okay, you think they're going to be able to write in 80 different characters in the show, and they can't even write in all the comic book issues in the show?
They can try. You never know.
But it's Amazon, bro.
Come on.
They spent all their money in voice casting.
That's okay.
That animation budget is abhorrent.
Listen, they
They
can
blew it
do
on
it.
one episode, and the rest of the season is just paper mache. Look like South Park.
Listen, the episode looked pretty good to me. All right.
Your standards are low, though.
It's not low.
You haven't read the comic books, that's why.
I haven't read the book. Yeah. cool.
Like, it will only piss you off if you've read the books and you can see what panels correlate with the show, because it's truly
It's
criminal.
missing some.
The lack of just effort put into some of that. I don't even know if it's effort. Those animators.
It's just kind of, they missed some
I don't
things.
even know what's
So,
going on at that animation office, but
Regardless, I still hate Amber. Regardless. She's an op for real.
yeah, she sucks. She sucks in the comics. She sucks in the show.
L. Amber.
I know how they tried to make her like a character, and
Mhm.
everyone that had not read the comic books were like, she sucks, and everyone who read the comic books is like, she's literally the worst. Please don't write her in this character.
So bad. I hate Amber. Oh, I crashed out and was like, I know you're invincible, but you can't show up still?
Yeah, it's
Bro,
like,
what?
oh well, I know you're out there literally saving the world. I also saw how your dad like put a fist through your chest,
Yeah.
but you can't make time for me.
Can't show up to dinner with my mom? Bro, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah, she sucks.
she's the worst.
She sucks. She like super sucks. Like, cause like some people are like, oh, I get it. Like, she wants time for her boyfriend, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, get a new one.
Like, for
Like
real.
if you can't hang,
Like, you know he's a superhero, and you like go still have.
Like,
this
what you think
super-
you think he's choosing to just go like,
It's like, oh, I'd rather not hang on my girl. I'd rather save the world every day. No, what?
yeah.
Come on.
It's not like bro literally has the government telling him like, hey dude, you gotta go do
You
this thing.
gotta see someone's ear, like, hey, you gotta go.
Not anymore.
Not
Y'all
anymore.
finally got to that part.
Not anymore. Listen, it's getting pretty good so far. Not gonna lie though, when I watched that last episode,
Oh, with Conquest.
I've seen like when he said,
No,
I've
that's
been
the
so
one-
lonely. I was
That's
like, oh
the
no.
one. That's the one where I was like, okay, this one's good. But my beef is, why can't the rest of the show look like this? Because this is Amazon we're talking about. A budget should not exist for something like with so much views, something so popular. An animation budget should not even be a concern for
I will
that show.
say, I pay a lot of money to still have ads, so they should be having some bread.
That's what I'm saying. Like you,
I'll
how
give
much you
that.
pay for Prime? Like $17 a
I
month.
think it's like 17 or
With
18, and that's like before it wasn't ads, now it is ads.
Yeah, so that's with ad revenue.
Yeah.
So they have
They
money.
should be getting bread. They should be getting plenty of bread. I don't know.
Amazon do better. That's all I
I
gotta
have an
say.
issue with that, but I was worried about my boy Mark. He said Conquest above him. And he said, I've been feeling so lonely. I was like, whoa, what's about to happen?
I was out there giving him that pillow talk.
Yo, for real? I said, wait a minute.
I thought Conquest was gonna be a booty
I
warrior.
did
This
too.
one, I thought, he got all up close to him. I'm like, I know this happened in the comic books, but this voice tone is
Bro.
concerning.
For real. He had that monologue. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then
He said, I like man's butt.
he ain't got no milk, no
No
cookies,
cookies.
nothing. I mean, no, that episode was good. That episode was really good. So I'll give him that one.
That was solid. What do you say? He's like, I don't know. They didn't give me a name. They gave me like.
They gave me like a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conquest. I was like, dang, that's
But-
tough.
Yeah, I mean, kinda.
Kinda. That was tough.
Bro's just crazy. He does not actually think that, because if he did, he would not be such a psycho. But he is.
Hey man, he almost took some yams, so yeah, you crazy. What you mean?
Yeah. I mean, well, so I'm trying to think what comes up next in the comic books. I don't want to spoil anything. But what I will say, the worst part about that entire episode was the Rexplode funeral.
Dude.
So bad.
So.
That was the PNG image, like, fan fest. Like something you would see on, like, old Tumblr of, like, different comic book art, like variant arts for, like, Young Justice. Just, like, Invincible on screen. And everyone just looked completely monotone. And if you look in the comic books, you look at that and you're like, oh, damn. You look at that and you're like, dude, what are they doing? Like, you look at what happened in the show. It's just true. Like, they blew all their budget in, like, 20 minutes. 20 minutes out of a whole season.
So they almost messed me up when Rex died. I forgot what Billie Eilish song that was, but that shit made me cry a little bit. That shit was sad, bro. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
This is where the bread went.
Yeah, I will say it was sadder in the show. I mean, it was really sad in the comic books because he wasn't like you didn't see him have a redemption arc with like a girl. You saw him have like a redemption arc with everybody. Like he was just progressively becoming like a better friend to people and like not as much of a scumbag and all that. Cool. And then right as like everyone's like, oh, I'm starting to like this guy.
He's pretty cool. Yeah. In the book or in the show, yeah, he kind of sorta did that.
Well, cause what's her name? The one that shrinks.
I remember.
She's not even a character in the books. It's a he in the books, and he's like in their like minimal roles, like not a lot. So they did change some stuff in the show, which I mean, like that part was okay.
Yeah.
But my beef isn't with the story of the show. It's the animation is so just subpar. Not even. And it's not even just to like the book because I know like you can't really go into like all the artistic detail.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in comic book.
Just in relation to other animation projects at the like around the same time as Invincible, it's horrible. And they got Amazon.
I mean, Amazon, you know, it's a corporation, so like you know they do what
they don't care.
They don't really care. They what they press.
That's okay.
I thought it was pretty solid. You know, I thought it was like solid 7 out of 10 animation, but
7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.
That's a 4 at best.
A 4.
There are parts in the series where it's a 7 out of 10. It peaks at 7 out of 10. But that's a 4 out of 10 on average.
4 out of 10, like
that Rexplode funeral was a 0 out of 10. No, just this season. Because I mean, even season 2, horrible animation.
I don't really recall season 2 to be honest. I remember season 1 and season 3.
It was a whole lot of nothing. It was a big fat nothing burger mostly.
That's probably why I don't remember.
Yeah, season 2 was actually what pissed me off enough to not want to watch season 3 because I'm like, this entire season was a waste of time. Like in the comic books, it was like maybe like 10 issues, maybe. And like,
I don't remember season.
Basically, if we were looking at these compendiums as seasons, season 1 and 2, just the first one, and not even like all of it. They cut out a big part of compendium 2 to get to the Invincible War and Conquest. So
there's more in
a lot of character development with like Mark and his brother and like Debbie and all of that, and then even Mark and Eve is just gone.
Golly, okay.
Yeah, which I get because you like if you wanted to go to the pace of the show,
that would take a long time.
You'd have like 9 seasons.
That would be.
You'd have like
supernatural.
9. Yeah, it would be supernatural.
Little thick books. They cutting out that much.
It'd be like One Piece, bro.
Golly.
Yeah, it would be One Piece. But yeah, no, I can't get over the poor animation quality. And like, I'm usually not one like that, but it's just like knowing who owns that studio and who's in charge of all that, and then also what they could be capable of. You know,
I give it a 7. Solid 7. You know, they have their highs and lows. I give it a 7. Could be better. You know, wasn't the best, but I give it a 7.
It's alright. It's alright at best. Now, Invincible War and Conquest episodes are really good, which brings it
Probably
from
the
like a
best ones
2
I've
to a
seen.
4 because those episodes were like a
Those
7 out of
were
10.
straight gas.
Yeah.
My favorite one.
Yeah, they were good. You should read the comic book of Invincible War. They changed a lot of stuff.
Mm.
The Marks are bastards.
Yeah.
Like, they kind
I
of
kinda
allude to it in
see
the show, but you can see it in the
Like
books.
it's worse in the books.
Yeah.
Now I gotta read. I saw like something, another like clip on TikTok about it. I forgot what it was, but pretty much like some personalities of the Marks weren't shown, or some Marks weren't shown at all.
Yeah. Well, like, they were shown, but they weren't explored.
Yeah.
Which I guess
Oh, I
is
see what you're
fine,
saying.
but like, I don't know why they try to cram Invincible War into one episode.
That was a lot going on.
They could have broke it up in 2, because there is a lot going on.
There was a lot going on all over the world.
Yes.
They killed so many people. I just want to see Mark go rogue. Like, our Mark go rogue. It's gonna be so crazy. If he
Well.
does. Oh shit. He's gonna go rogue.
I'm gonna spoil it for
Well,
Invincible fans know. They know
my
what's
goat. No.
Oh.
Oh my
No. Your goat.
He's like, okay,
Your
he's
goat.
good. He's good. Okay.
Your goat, for sure.
I said,
Don't you
whoa.
worry about it.
Whoa.
But
Okay.
yeah, animation wise, like, bro, SpongeBob better. Like,
Hold up now.
yeah,
Oh, SpongeBob. That's crazy.
hot take.
SpongeBob be rough. What you mean?
SpongeBob has fire animation. What are you
Not
talking
all the
about?
time, bro. SpongeBob.
You're right. In the '90s, they didn't, and then they got
No.
really good animation.
SpongeBob. Listen, back in the day it was alright. Today it's
That's
you
because
know,
nobody watches SpongeBob anymore.
Yeah, because they fumbled their own bag with that. They changed way too much. But you say Invincible worse than SpongeBob?
Yes.
Like animation? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I gotta rewatch SpongeBob. Maybe I'm missing something because last time I checked.
We take for granted good, like, well animated shows that we grew up with
Yeah.
because I will rewatch them and watch the stuff that's coming out now, and I'm like,
Oh no, it's not. You can't be prepared.
you can't.
Avatar? That's
Yeah,
come on.
bro.
That is
Bro,
so good.
One of the best shows ever, period.
That was so
Animation
good.
for its time, on point.
That was peak.
So, like,
That's peak.
what's better? What's better than Avatar? There ain't nothing better than Avatar. In terms of, like, cartoon animation.
Like cartoon animation.
No, they're
That's
Teen
pretty up
Titans. No, there's Teen Titans. Teen Titans go
Yeah.
stupid.
Adventure Time was pretty good. Steven Universe had pretty good animation.
Too bad the show sucked.
Yeah, that was the only part I didn't like. It's very bad.
It was
show.
gorgeous to watch, but horrible to listen to.
They were getting jiggy, like do a little fusion thing. They were twerking and shit.
Bro,
Like,
if I want to watch fusion stuff, I just watch Dragon Ball.
Yo, but nah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, we grew up with some fire animation.
Hey, I will not. Yeah, there were some great shows. Shows back in the 90s, 2000s. I watched it. Hey.
Bro, even like old Ben 10 was so fire.
Yes.
And the animation, as the different series came up, like went along,
So
got
much.
worse.
It got better. What you mean?
No, there's like a bell curve.
Wait, you talking about the original Ben 10 or
Like
the,
Ben
that
10,
series?
Ultimate Alien,
Oh, okay,
and that,
okay,
that
okay.
one, and then there's like Omniverse and all that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no. After that, yeah, no.
dude.
The new stuff, yeah.
No.
That was everyone's goofy.
I'm just upset that they, in like old Ben 10 after the first series where it was like Ultimate Alien or something, they just completely hoed my favorite aliens. He's gone. Diamond Head gone.
Dude.
He's a new character, or is like
Like,
someone of that same alien race. But I'm like, it's not the same.
The same.
They got rid of Heat Blast. They made it into a plumber badge. They didn't even make it into like something he could turn into.
That's crazy.
They got Accelerate, bruh.
The goats. The goats.
My Shayla.
My Shayla. This can't be. Okay. So Invincible got subpar animation. Okay. I had to give you. It has its moments, its highs and lows, but. I mean, actually, speaking of animation, let's talk about a little bit about anime. Now, like, what's like your
We didn't
top
hold. So we're moving to anime. We didn't even
Let's-
talk about Justice League Unlimited.
Well, we're moving over because and Invincible, we're gonna see how that goes next.
Justice
season.
League, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited had better animation than Invincible.
Oh, okay, I have to give you Justice League Unlimited. They're different. Well, they're both the same, so yeah.
Like I miss those hand drawn
That was
stuff, all that. Fantastic.
Justice League, Teen Titans.
It was like a Studio Ghibli money, and they're not producing Studio Ghibli projects.
There are indeed moments that's like, what are we doing? And then it moves on to.
There was a part, I can't remember in which episode it was, but I saw it on like Instagram where they didn't even fully load the PNG or like the JPEG file for Mark. There's an episode where he's like, I think either standing in the background or he was like talking to like another character. But there's a square in the corner of the screen where his character was gone and you could see the background.
What? What episode is that?
Like, I don't know.
What are we doing?
I saw it on Instagram and I was like, there's no way that they did that.
What are we doing? I didn't even notice that. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, it worked on you.
What are we
The
doing?
lack of effort worked.
Lack of effort? You know, lack of effort. I'm watching the show like everybody else.
I said there.
Oh, they're
And
like
by they, not the animators. Well,
that's probably, yeah.
Yeah,
If they messed it, like, this one.
that's not a budget problem. That's a straight up
That's
animation
them, like,
problem.
the workers, the problem. What the heck?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Man, all animation better.
I mean, it is better. They had like.
And the reason why I say we gotta like separate from anime because anime is just a league of its own.
Well, it'd be like Demon Slayer is just pissing money at you. Like that's what anime they got.
Dude, the
versus
Fate series.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When they use their noble phantasms, bruh. Especially like Fate Stay Night when Hercules went crazy. And you kept,
Fate
like, you kept
Zero.
dying. Fate Zero's good too.
With Excalibur, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Or Fate, not Strange Fate. Well, another Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works too, like their animation.
Unlimited Blade Works was just remastered. Let's be honest.
It's like
the
season
exact
2
same.
plus.
It's the exact same.
It's the same series.
Because
just
Fate
another
Stay
season.
Night was just like the first season.
Yeah, Unlimited Blade Works the second.
But then Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works reanimated the first season and then finished the story.
Fire.
Yeah.
I forgot. There's another one. Another Strange Fake. There's another one. I forgot.
Was that the one where they're in the U.S.?
I don't even know. I never watched it.
There was one where they like try and make a Holy Grail war in the U.S.
Mm.
Boy, it get messy. And they only got like 2 episodes out, and I was
Oh my
like,
goodness.
yo, this thing's fire. Next episode, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they want us to play their games so bad.
Mm.
Not gonna happen. Just make the anime.
Dude. I remember there was one, I forgot what it was. It's like after Unlimited Blade Works, and it's like, I think it was like Shinji, like when they're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in the magic school, they have another
In
girl
the UK.
war. Yeah. And they have another girl war, different characters, the same universe. It was kind of stupid. Because one of like the summon heroes like took his heart out and put it in someone else's chest. And that guy has the powers of one of the hero summons. I'm like, how's that work?
Where is that?
Like, I forgot what season it was.
That's
But
not
literally, like, he dies, like, because, they summon all the people, and he's just, like, one of the goons just out there with some girl. Like, she has, like, the flag, like, she's the main bearer of the whatever to make sure.
like Lancer.
I think it was, like, Lancer. She has, like, just a flag, right? But she's, I think she's Lancer. Or, no. She's
Right.
not one of the summons.
Oh.
She's supposed to, like, make sure the girl war.
Oh,
Is
so she's
above
the
board.
administrator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's hanging out with her, and somehow he dies, right? He got stabbed through the heart. And one of the other summon heroes, like, you know what? I feel you so much. You know what? Reached in his chest, took his heart out, and put it inside, dude. And now, like, he comes back to life, and, like, he has, like, a certain amount of times he can do it, but he becomes the guy who gave him his heart. Which I'm like, that's crazy.
It's
He
magic,
really, like,
bro.
morphs him into. I was
It's
like, what are you
magic,
doing?
dude. That's all I gotta tell you. It's magic.
Hey, that was it, because I think they had.
Can he be Goku though?
That's crazy.
Okay, but can he be Goku?
Probably not.
That's what I thought.
Goku beats everybody. What are we talking about?
Goku don't beat Vegeta.
Goku beats the fuck out of Vegeta.
Confirmed. He don't beat Vegeta
He
anymore.
beat Vegeta.
Mm-mm.
Anymore, since when?
You see the Broly movie?
No.
Or not the Broly movie. You see Superhero?
No.
You know.
I'm very behind on Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z GT.
It's Dragon Ball GT. There's no Z in it.
Oh, is G? See, I don't even know.
It's GT.
I haven't watched Dragon Ball.
Fake fan.
I'm not a fake fan. It's long. Like, I watch One Piece, but Dragon Ball Z is like
You
One
do
Piece
not
and
watch
multiple
One Piece.
series.
There's no way you watch One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay, where you at?
Right now, we did Water Boy through 7. We're in. Oh, Ace is about to die. That's about to happen.
You don't watch One Piece.
Yeah.
That's too far behind.
I'm not too far behind. I just like it's long, so I took a pause and watched other anime.
You can't do that.
Like there's so much, like legit. Like I'm probably 2 episodes for Ace gets like punched in the chest.
I took a 2-year break from One Piece because I got scared. This is the most One Piece thing, like One Piece fan thing ever. I was just blown through it. And then I finished, I think, Elephant Island, the Zhou arc.
Mm.
And I got scared. I'm like, oh no, there's only 250 episodes left till I catch up. I gotta wait for the rest of the series to come out.
Only 250 episodes.
Dude,
Oh,
I blew through like 700.
I'm almost out of content. I only have 250 left. What?
Dude, yeah.
What are
Especially
you
when you look at
doing?
the episode pacing of One Piece, genuinely, you're close.
That's crazy. Bro said,
I said, hold on, I gotta, for me, I gotta pause
I
for
gotta
me.
pause. It's not enough. I gotta wait for more.
It was not.
What?
I got scared. I was like, no, I can't catch up because then I'll be in the same boat as all the diehard fans and just misery. They're like,
Just
oh,
rewatch some
dude,
episodes.
Egghead coming out, pause, 6 months.
That's crazy. Let's go rewind a little bit. That's crazy.
So you got time. You can watch some more One Piece.
Well, yeah, I'm still watching One Piece.
I just
I'm
want you
going
to know,
slower.
you know Ace dies.
Well, yeah, it was
Still
spoiled for
hurts.
me, but
Still.
that's what low key why I stopped watching it because I don't want to see it. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to see it.
Dude,
I know it's coming, but I don't want to see it.
it's torture.
Every time that shows like his paper like burning away, I'm like, bro,
You're like, bro, stop.
I just,
Bro,
I just
stop,
have to
stop.
walk away. I can't do
It still hurts.
it. Yeah.
I won't.
Oh
I
my
won't give you
goodness.
the exact details, but you'll see why it hurts real bad.
Agony. And like I keep seeing like because they do that like the AMVs on TikTok, they show like the clips about it.
The
and
fan
it's so
cams?
sad. Yes, it's so sad when you.
A Fire Fist Ace fan cam. You
It's
sure that
like-
wasn't a thirst trap?
I hope not. What
They do that.
they do that? What side of TikTok
Specifically
is
with
that?
Ace, bro. He's a
I-
shirtless anime character.
Well,
Of
yeah,
course they
but I
thirst
think
trap
people
him.
were just goading. What?
Are you new?
I've been here.
Are you new to anime?
I just seen the good parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't done crazy like Gurren Lagann. No, well, no, never mind.
Yeah, there you go.
They be pretty bad. They be pretty bad. Okay, maybe
Think
I
about
haven't
it.
seen no one Ace though like that. It's always been like, oh, he the man, and then like it just pops to Luffy crying, and then like, yeah,
So it's like, I guess.
it's like either sad or like bossed up stuff.
I'm trying to think like sorrow porn. Like
Sorrow porn.
Like
Is
you
that a
just watch
category?
it, dude. Yeah, you just watch it to get sad.
What? What would you
That's
want?
what it is.
What would you? What?
Now it's not porn, obviously, but I'm saying it's sorrow porn. So
That's
like you
crazy.
watch it to feel sad.
I mean, yeah, it's a sad moment, so I guess. But like, that's crazy.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Hey, I'll try the category out. You know what I'm saying? Imagine like gooning while crying.
Oh hell no.
That's a whole new experience. You want to try it?
No.
Dog. What? What's the beef? Gay?
You need help.
Nah.
You need help.
I got a lot of free time, so you know.
Have you tried hobbies?
The hobbies.
Like anything else?
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
You need to answer.
I'm reading Watchmen. Like I'm
Dude,
busy.
Why do I need hobbies?
I got plenty of hobbies.
I got gooning and watching. Why do I
Exactly.
need hobbies?
I can walk and breathe at the same time. Like I got enough going on right now. You know.
You weird, bro.
What do you mean? Am I weird? Come on, lock in. What we doing?
You need Jesus.
I do have him. He's with me all day, all night.
Bro, he watching what you watching, bro. That's crazy.
He just
That's
judging me.
crazy. You
Bro,
think
this-
he's
bro,
okay
this
with
in the
that?
back
Like,
just judging me, just
him with your grandpa, your great grandpa, your great great grandpa.
My ancestors like, dang,
Like-
we're cooked. We're cooked.
Shaking his head like, dude, what did I? Is
I don't
this
see the problem.
Is this what I got all those ass whoopings for?
I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem.
You're gonna have a kid one day. You're gonna look at his search history and be like, there ain't no way There ain't no way.
And the fat bitches fighting over food.
You're like this loser. You're gonna look at the search history and be like, son, get up, we're going to Hooters. If they're still around.
How to pick up white women. No! No!
Dude, Christ.
Oh, my knees. This can't be.
No, it's gonna be your mom. Who's gonna be
But
like,
what?
what? Like, where is he?
Look like a running start. And
You're like,
everything.
Ty, what did I say? What the hell I told you?
this house. We don't mess with them.
That's what you.
That's crazy.
But yeah, nah. So we've been putting it off, but we've been arguing the last few days about
Sub versus dub.
yeah, about that. Which
Sub versus dub.
there's clearly a right answer and a wrong answer.
Listen, I say enjoy how you enjoy it, right? But
I
dub's
know.
pretty good. Dub's pretty good in my opinion. Okay, it
There's-
helps me.
There's
'cause
like
what?
5 good dubs. Everything else is garbage.
There's plenty of good dubs.
There's
out there.
5.
There's plenty of good dubs.
Okay, I can give you the 5, and if you can give me another 5 that's just as good as those, if not better.
Give me the 5. Drop
Dragon
it.
Ball Z,
Okay.
Naruto,
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay. That's
then
the
you-
best one. Come on now. Yeah.
And Naruto Shippuden counts with Naruto. Like, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
You gotta.
Then you got
Mhm.
Soul Eater,
Story at the end was buns, but the dub was good. I'll give you that.
and then Bleach. Everything else garbage.
I don't know.
Bleach dub is
You missed
It's
out.
not bad.
Yu Yu Hakusho. That was a fire dub.
not better than the sub.
That was a fire dub, though. That's what we talking about. What else we got? Evangelion. That was a good sub. Or,
Sub.
excuse me, dub.
You're right. It was a
That
good
was a good
sub.
dub. Excuse me.
Sub was
dub.
better.
Eureka 7. That was a good dub.
No.
No Game, No Life. That's a fire dub.
I'm not even watching No Game No Life.
You wanna watch that? It's
I'm,
fine.
I'm too much of an adult to watch that now.
Plastic Memories. That's a good dub.
Plastic Memories was not a good dub. That was a really good sub though. I mean, it's a really good anime, but like
It's
the
fine
sub was
anime.
way better.
That's a good dub. What's a good dub? Aquarion. Just that first season though. The rest of them are kind of weird. But that first season of Aquarion, that's a good dub.
No, you gotta take all
Well, because
Pause.
it's like different shit, yo.
yeah, wait,
Whoa,
pause,
where the
pause.
socks at? They awfully low, my brother. They awfully low.
Forgive me, I was hitting legs today.
I was there with you.
Yeah, so you know. You gotta let the calves breathe.
I don't know. My socks pretty high up here.
What you preparing for, bro?
What you mean?
Alright, anyways.
Just in case.
Give me more dubs.
If I gotta give a speech,
that you
never
think
know.
are good, even though I know that they're not.
What was the? I forgot the name of that one. But no, okay, yeah. So Aquarion, like I said, the separate, because it's Aquarion, Aquarion Evol, Aquarion, yada yada yada. The rest of them we don't count because they off brand. Aquarion, the source, go to. What else we got? You already said Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, that one you can watch in
Maybe.
Japanese or English and it's just fire
It's
all the way
good.
through.
I think JJK has a good one.
That's horrible.
I think Fire Force has a good one.
that also is not
I
good.
think Demon Slayer has a good one.
No.
Yes,
No.
it's definitely good. What else?
No.
I'm trying to think. I have a whole list. High School DxD. That's a fire dub.
You wanna know what?
That's a fire dub.
I've never seen High School
You never seen High School DxD?
I was not that type of gooner.
Listen, High School DxD would change your life. Okay.
I think I'm too old now.
Listen, if I
I'm too old now.
Alright,
That ship has
You
sailed.
be all, they in high school. They adults. You be alright.
Oh!
What you mean?
What are you
Don't
talking
pull your
about?
meat out or nothing. Just watch the show.
Bro, do you
Let
not
me
know
tell you
what this
something.
show is
Let me
about?
tell you something. If I was the dude, I'll be unstoppable. You telling me horny is the what you need? Can't nobody stop me. I'm
And you're
invincible.
telling me it's okay for me as a grown man to watch
Boost,
that.
boost, boost. As we speak.
I know people agree with you in terms of High School DxD being fire. I just can't. Because
It's a
I've never
fire
seen
show.
it. And I don't even think I'm allowed to anymore.
It's pretty good. There's even a couple bombs in there. I mean, there's one weird part.
Skip the
'cause-
next one. Oh, wait, which one?
Well,
Wait,
you
wait.
know, because a little boy, he's dressed as a girl, and he is Empire's weird. He's literally a little boy, the whole character model's a girl, but It's a boy. That part's weird.
So twink.
Yeah, it's weird. The rest of it is perfectly normal, you know. Anywho.
How about I just take your word for it? How about I just take your word for it?
Anywho,
Because I don't think me as a grown person can watch that legally.
I mean, I would
ethically.
I'm not going back to watch it, so
Exactly.
you know. But I think you should experience it. You know.
Now, if I caught that when I was like 15, 16, different story.
Come on, it's a simple goon. You know, wrong with it.
Move on. Just move to the next one.
All right. Anywho, we got Death Note had a pretty good one.
Death Note was funny. I wouldn't say it's great, but it was funny.
Death Note had a pretty good one.
I'll give you that one just because it was really funny.
Copcraft, that was another good one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never seen Copcraft?
No.
Fairy Gone. Digimon. It's an anime, but let me see what else. Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure had a good one.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Come on
Yeah.
now.
Okay, I was gonna say that too.
You
Got
got a
two.
good one. What else? I think My Hero had hit or miss.
Oh no, My Heroes was bad.
My Hero had
Kanchan.
hit or miss. Yeah, I don't know about that dub.
That dub was horrible.
I ain't gonna talk about that one.
The memes though,
That
fire.
is funny. And side note, just side note, I think it's weird how people wanted, what was it, Deku and what's his face?
Todoroki.
To be like in a relationship. It was like, because
Yeah.
they were leading up to it, it's like, clearly
They're
not.
not. And then
Clearly not.
mad. They were mad when the author wrote like him and Ochako having like a good thing going at
Yeah.
like the prologue or like the epilogue.
Yeah, the very
You're like, what? This is bullshit.
They
And I'm
would've been
like,
leading up
I'm
to
like,
it.
hold on. Y'all want to talk about leading up to it?
Like,
Did you not watch the same
come
stuff?
on. They're literally like interested in each other the entire time.
The whole time.
The whole series, they like, oh, I like you. Well, but I'm not gonna say it though, but I like you. Like, what?
Yeah, they was
What are we doing?
literally saying it to everybody around them. Like,
What are we doing? We're back on track here. Let's see, what else we got? I think Mobile Gundam Unicorn.
man, sub
That
better.
was a good one.
Sub better.
Mobile Gundams is a good. If you like Gundams,
No,
that's a good
Gundam is
series.
fire, but the sub is better.
Cyborg 009, right? 009.
I never saw it, so I can't
That's all
speak
on.
to it. No.
That's on Netflix.
That was back when I had like beef against 3D anime,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
you don't like
I
that.
still kind of do.
I do too. I hate how it's like slow. It's like
Superhero, Dragon Ball Superhero
Mm-hmm.
passes with flying colors on 3D animation.
I haven't seen that.
Dude,
I gotta watch.
I have
that.
it. We can watch it.
Might be the move. Let's see what else we got. There's so many. I'm trying to think of actual like good ones.
There aren't any more.
There's like new gen. I haven't seen like, oh my gosh, look at this. You know.
It's because they have like the same rotating cast of English speakers, but
Same.
the way that the shows are like written, constructed, and everything like that from the source material is not meant for English speakers.
Well, clearly it's written different language. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can just read it, not only do you get the original emotional appeal from another language, you understand what they're saying.
All I'm saying is, I'm not saying sub is bad. Let's clear that up.
he's saying he
I'm not
can't read.
saying sub is bad.
He's saying he can't
I'm
read.
just saying, like, I think dub just helps me get more immersed in the show. Because if I ever look away from the TV, it's like, and then I was in the scene doing the thing. And now again, we're doing like, you get lost just like that.
Have you ever tried just paying attention?
I do pay attention, but life happens around you while you're watching TV.
Okay, so pause it, rewind it. It's fine.
But why am I rewinding? It's like, I'm saying I already lost the show. Mind you, if I put on Law and Order, I turn my head, but I can still understand what's going on. I'll turn back in.
I'm not watching Law and Order at all, though.
Bro, watch Law and Order. It's heat. Especially SVU.
Dude, yes.
I ain't watching that.
See, I love Benson. That's my girl. You can
Uh,
tell, especially like the way she
Crime
has the short
dramas,
hair.
crime dramas for me just don't do it.
It's so fire. You gotta watch it.
I just don't like crime dramas.
If you watch rom-coms, you definitely like SVU.
It's
Come
not
on.
okay. I like
It's not the
rom-coms.
same. First
It's
off.
not even the same.
SVU stands for
There's no
Special
way you can
Victims
relate
Unit, but
miscongeniality to SVU.
SVU and like I'm just saying, like it's a little drawn out, you know. Kind of, it's not the same, but it's like the same, you know.
I can't do that. I tried.
Just watch like one, two
Dude,
episodes.
I've tried.
Please,
Log back in. Just do reboot. You know what I'm saying?
please.
Come on.
Not today, but I'll try it again.
Here we go. Okay. But
Just the last time that I watched 3 episodes consecutively at SVU, I was so disinterested.
how?
Dude, you know how it's gonna end almost every time.
I mean, not all the time. In the beginning, it was kind of, but like after season 2, they were switching it up.
Okay, so what's different about endings episode like throughout the episodes?
Well, like first, they only like solve all the cases, right? In the
Okay.
first season, everything is solved. They have the guilty person, whatever. In season 2, they start doing plot twists, right? It's like, oh, he's not actually, he was actually just a bystander, that kind of thing, right? Or kind of like the loop-de-loops, like you thought this person was innocent, and he was like telling you all the stuff. Turns out it was him doing the whole crime, or this girl wasn't actually. She was just saying stuff because she would get out of class, like that kind of stuff, like some real life scenario shit that could happen. Versus like, oh, we caught the bad guy, we're done. And then like, oh, we caught the bad guy, we took him to court, he's now in jail, we're done.
I just don't see how any of that can be deemed exciting.
It's super exciting because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
I mean,
I'm low-key.
the way that I think whenever I watch those is that I narrow it down to 3 possibilities.
Oh, it kind of depends, yeah.
And then I'm like, cool. So if any of those 3 things can happen, why am I watching?
They mix them up though. You never know till the end. It's crazy, especially like when they go rogue. Like the good guys go rogue. It's crazy. It's fire. It's fire, and it's still going to this day.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's good.
It has to be good if it's still. It was recording during COVID. It was doing it after COVID. Like for years, no breaks, no nothing. It has to be good.
Listen, it's not for me. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but for my personal opinion, I don't think it's that good.
It's better than Grey's Anatomy for sure. And that's
Yeah.
white people's One Piece. So like, come on now.
Yeah, that is a white woman's One Piece is Grey's.
I watched it though.
I tried to watch Grey's. My mom used to force me as a kid, and I've never been closer to suicide than watching Grey's Anatomy seasons 6 through 9.
I was deep. Listen, I was deep until like they had the one. We're way off topic here, but I was deep when we had the one. There was a surgery where the guy shot himself with like a homemade rocket, and they successfully like took it out his chest.
You see, there's a problem with that when you literally have to start making like the craziest shit imaginable,
That whole thing,
and just to make the show like interesting,
dude.
like just end it, like just end it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they get
Like that's my beef with SVU too, is that there's no plot, like continuing plot throughout the
it's so
season.
bad.
It's literally like we got a new case today.
It's
How are we gonna end?
Not
And-
SVU.
not SVU though.
okay,
That's
Law and
the
Order,
SVU
yeah,
is.
but like SVU, I know is different.
But Grey's.
Grace should have kept it to be like the little flirty show that it was in season 1.
I
But
agree
they
with
started
that.
being really serious about their medical stuff.
The big switch.
And it sucked.
Yeah, my mom's gonna watch this and just be like, "Hey, I got 6 bullets with your name."
Yeah, well, actually, well, put me on the pod.
She's
I
like,
got
don't
something to say."
you ever, don't you ever talk shit on my grades
Put me on
ever
the
again. I know.
Her spidey sense is like tingling right now. Who talking smack?
Shoot, if I had my phone, she'd probably blow me up.
Yeah, she'd be like,
My ears is ringing.
what's
Like,
going on?
what's
You
wrong
keep
with
saying
you?
something?
What are you doing? That's her thing. What are you doing?
We're all the way off here. Let's reel it back in. But back to anime.
I just had to get that off my chest.
I just had to get that out. Man.
So
Like I said.
the reason we went off track is because he's hit the end of the road in good dubs because there
Yeah.
are
No,
seven.
no. He was talking about how when you look away from the screen, you miss like a whole scene because you're not reading it,
So
Exactly.
what I would say to that is
which is a valid.
just
point.
pay attention. Just pay
I don't
attention.
know if I'm gonna rewind in these long.
If you want to fully absorb, if you consider anime art, like in its entirety art,
Well,
you want to
yeah.
fully absorb the art. You're not checking your phone while you're looking at the Mona Lisa. You're just gonna look at the Mona Lisa.
But like, you may not check your phone, but someone may come to you and say something, or maybe something else happen around
We
you.
went to a national park in Seattle.
Yeah.
The equivalent to what you're saying at that national park
Mhm.
would be is like, oh, I missed it because I was watching my phone while I was walking through the entire
No.
park.
The equivalent would be we're walking in the park. I stopped to read a sign. I look back. You guys were gone. That's the equivalent.
No, it's not.
That's the exact equivalent.
Explain.
Like I'm in here participating and I saw something. I looked at it, was doing something else. I came back
You're
to it and
assuming
it's gone.
the national park like the thing that I'm trying to highlight as like
Yeah.
the main point is you with the boys. What
No,
I was
no,
trying to
no.
highlight.
That's me participating in the park with the boys.
If you miss the gorgeous scenery of the national park because you was on your phone, what are you gonna do? Just be like, "Fuck, I missed it," and just keep going?
Come on.
Or will you take 10 steps back, look at what you missed, and keep going?
But like that's
No,
not
no,
the
hold
point
on,
though.
just answer the
That's
question.
not the point though.
Just answer the
Then
question.
you took it over here. That's not the point though.
That is the point.
How? Because I look at my phone, I'm missing the scenery. Yeah, I will rewind, but now I'm rewinding to see the scenery.
You just say you.
I gotta
But
rewind
it'll
it.
take you all day to finish the
See?
hike. Yeah, I'd be having to rewind it like every other 5 minutes.
But that's
Exactly.
because you're on your phone or looking at your dog every 5 minutes.
Life is
Oh,
around you. Come on,
Dude, so it's there forever. Just rewind it and watch it
Why
all
are
the
we
way
gonna
through.
rewind?
That's the best
How often do I need to
experience. The
rewind?
best experience can only be attained through just the most
I
work.
can't. I can't. No, I'm sorry. Like there are certain animes I watch strictly in sub, or I may do like both. Like so I did One Piece.
That's
at the
like
beginning.
watching Shogun all in English dub. Even the Japanese words.
What's the beef?
That'd be like that'd be like listening to Kendrick Lamar and instead of seeing subtitles, like if you were Japanese, there would be a Japanese dub of Kendrick Lamar.
I think that would be fire. That TV all.
Oh,
not BJ.
that's not even Japanese. That's is that Mandarin or Cantonese? I
don't
don't know. It's
know.
one of those Chinese languages.
Ding 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 ding. Like that would be so fire. What?
No.
Come on. We've heard like the Indian version.
And you're
of,
gonna
like,
say it's better than the original?
it's not gonna be better though.
That's my point.
But that would be so funny.
That's literally my
Could
point.
you imagine not like us in like Japanese?
It'd be fire, but would you know what they were saying?
No clue. That's exactly the point.
No, because the point is that something like Kendrick Lamar was made in the U.S.
Yeah.
for the U.S. Anime was made in Japan for Japanese.
But that was
So,
over here.
if you want to have the full experience, the closest thing you can do next to learning Japanese is to read the translation as
I'm
it's
not
going
gonna sit here and
on.
read the script.
You get the emotional appeal from the characters correctly too, because I've seen some I've seen JJK in dub. No,
JDK dub is pretty fire.
you crying, dude? Come on, that's cringe as hell.
It's dub. It's fire. What do you want?
You can't do the funny voices that they like to do because our entire language structure and tone, like how we speak, is completely different. That's why it's so off-putting reading reading what's supposed to be said while listening to it in English is just off-putting because you're like, man, hold on, what?
Well, let's be honest here. The things they be saying in their language sounds goofy. Like
Because
how they
we don't
like, put their
speak
voice and
Japanese.
stuff. It just like if they were to translate to English and like it was like 1-to-1, which you can't really do.
Their
'cause how it
entire
works,
linguistic structure
it
is
would be
completely different.
just be wonky.
So what I'm saying is that dub takes away from
Well,
the appeal of using their linguistic structure to create a story verbally.
They do the same. They translate it to English and they change. They have to change. I'll give you that. They have to change a few words because it doesn't make sense with the
And
mouth
that degrades the
movements.
story quality.
But like they change the word to mean the same thing and still be able to say it. Like I've seen them behind
Here's
the
why.
scenes. of how
Have
they
you
record.
ever not cringed when you saw an English dub say like a name Chan at the end?
No.
That's cringing to me. Because if it was a real translation, they wouldn't add that.
So you don't cringe every time they say Uzumaki Naruto on the screen? What?
No,
This is
because
villain?
that's how they say
Oh,
their
wait,
names.
Uzumaki Naruto. Uzumaki Naruto. What are we doing?
That's how most
Every
other
other scene, they saying the name of the person.
That's how most other languages
That's
operate.
weird. Why gotta say someone's full name every time you talk about it? Just say Naruto.
Because it's about a respect thing. Like,
Yo.
again, you don't understand some of the dynamics, which is fine.
Like what?
Jenkins Tyrell.
That's crazy.
If you went to another country, specifically like Asian countries, you would have to say your surname and then your name.
Bro, listen, I'm trying to have fun here. I'm trying to play first and last names every 5 seconds.
Bro,
What we
I'm
doing?
trying to absorb art to the fullest.
I was ordering too. Like,
No,
what
you're
are
not.
we doing?
No, you're literally not.
I literally
It's
am.
too hard. You would
It's-
have to
it's
rewind it
literally
if you
easy.
wanted to.
I gotta sit here and read the screen. I'll turn on the subtitles and listen to dub at the same time.
That's
too
just
easy.
deaf. It's
Just
just
that I'm still participating.
If you need to listen to it in English, you're like, hold up, I'm not sure what they're saying. I gotta read
What's
it
wrong? That's
too.
at that point. That's closed captions. What are we doing?
I just think
What?
dubbing is for like retards.
No, retards. No one here speaks Japanese. What they can be saying different things even
But
on
I
the
can
screen.
read English.
It's probably not even 1-to-1 with the Japanese. It's close, but not 100%.
The emotional expression in Japanese, I feel, would be
Yeah.
more accurate towards the actual storyline than the emotional expression in English. The English
I
can
don't
only
know.
replicate it to a point.
I would say, like, I think Dragon Ball Z is a perfect one for it. Well, they did the best, to be honest.
Theirs is just iconic because back then they didn't have an established voice acting
They did the best.
industry for it, so they actually had to get like real voice
You have to
actors.
do your thing. They did pretty good. But like you can bring out the emotion in the words,
Sword
like
Art
how we're
Online.
supposed to do.
One of the worst animes
Okay,
ever.
why would
The
you bring
dub,
up first off,
horrible.
SAO is not one of the worst. Season 1 wasn't bad. The rest of it, yeah. Season 1 it's a romance anime. It's not about fighting.
I like romance animes. I watch a ton of them.
It's definitely a romance. I don't know if people like.
I like
the one that's sword
isekai.
fighting.
I like romance. I like all that, and that was still one of the worst animes that I've seen.
I mean, that is like you don't like harem, you're not gonna like it.
I don't mind that. It's just it wasn't good.
I mean, like, no, SAO is not up there. It's SAO. Or what? Gun Gale Online. They're both
The
like.
entire plot
wow.
revolved around the main character having insane plot armor, and that's the only reason the story could have worked. There was no logic throughout the story whatsoever outside of he was a beta tester, so he's actually just broken.
It was. The show wasn't good. It was like it's not like
It
up there.
was.
It's not on the. You're not gonna put it in the rafters or nothing, but it's like
The
it's
same
okay.
English voice actor for Kirito is like the
Yeah.
same main character actor for like a
He's
myriad
done
of
a
other
whole
anime.
bunch of stuff. The same guy who did for Dying Light, who played the main character in Dying Light, is in a whole bunch of different anime. He's
That-
even in Overwatch.
Again, that's fine if they can accurately like portray
Good job.
emotions of the characters they're trying to represent, but they can't. That's the thing.
Listen.
They're trying to replicate voice tones that are like somewhat similar towards the
Yeah.
Japanese voice actors, where there's a specific like type of voice that you have for a main character, type of
Mhm.
voice that you have for a main heroine. They're trying to replicate that in English, but because they're trying to replicate it, their emotion, like the emotions that they could be able to like portray if they weren't trying to do.
I think they do a good job at adapting. It's not gonna be 100%.
It's bad. Right now it's bad.
dub.
Right now it's bad.
They do pretty good.
Now there are good English voice actors. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But across the board, come on.
I said not every show does it right. And not every show does it well.
On
I'm not gonna
average,
sit here and
most
say that.
shows don't. That's what I'm trying to
we're
say.
We're not gonna say everyone's good. That would be crazy. It's like only dub. No.
And with sub, like the only thing that we can get annoyed at is that some of the girl characters have really, really high
They
pitched voices.
really.
But guess what? Those animes are bad.
They're
They're not good.
Like the little girl ass voices for adults. Nah, bro. I ain't messing with it.
They're not. Yeah, and those animes aren't considered the best anyways. So it's like, okay, but if you're gonna have a good anime with a shitty voice cast for the English dub, doesn't that just make the anime a little bit worse than if you were to watch it in sub?
I don't know if that's the same because they will do the same.
Bro, you
kinda
literally
high-pitched
said that
voices,
it's like
though.
it could do better. It's not as good quality.
There's things that could do better. Yeah. What you
And
mean?
yeah, for like animes that are good.
Yeah.
So like My Hero Academia, perfect example.
It was a hit and miss. A hit and miss. Some characters were good. Some characters were bad. I
You want-
mean, Deku versus
Okay,
Bakugo.
I'll give you another one that's actually really funny. Have you listened to the Japanese dub of Invincible?
This is Japanese dub and Invincible.
It's really good.
I have never heard Invincible in Japanese.
It's fire.
I've never heard it in Japanese.
Watch the Conquest fight in Japanese.
Mm.
I saw it on Instagram and I was like, why is this unironically stupid good?
Well, I mean, like I've also watched Power Rangers in Japanese, and that's so.
That's the
much better.
original.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's so much better, but that's different.
Huh.
Mine is like
Huh.
SPD, like every other one. Well, technically the Common Writer, but it's better. That's
Uh-huh.
like period better.
That's the point.
There's no
That's my
comparison between. Besides, like Mighty Morphin in English was pretty good, but like
That was classic. That's
You know,
classic.
that's-
Like there's
yeah.
something about classics where they're both done well. Like Dragon Ball Z.
you do pretty good. Like
Fire.
I'm not gonna sit here and say because I would just be capping if I said every single dub is fire. No, the same way every single sub ain't good. But I think dub. I said at the beginning.
I would say
Watch how you like. Dub is good. Sub is good. I prefer dub. Clearly, he prefers sub.
if you want
Yeah.
a better experience for anime, just read the subtitles.
Man, put on a dub. Have a good time. That's what I say.
Yeah,
You know.
there are people that don't like anime because they're like, oh, well, I watched it and I just didn't really like it because the characters were weird. And I was like, what'd you watch it? And they're like, oh, the English dub.
Well, how the words come out gonna change how you feel about the anime?
Oh, because
How the
it
words
sounds
come out change how you
horrible.
feel about the
it
show?
sounds off-putting. It does not sound
Like-
normal.
If the show is good, you're gonna watch it. If the show is bad, like yeah, okay, some voice acting may be bad, but if the show is bad, and you stop watching it because how people talk.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
that's simply a factor that doesn't exist for you to watch it in sub. You wouldn't be like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
the voices is weird. You would literally just be like, oh, well, they're Japanese. It's not going to be what I'm used to in English. Versus when you're like
Like-
watching it in English dub, you're like, okay, this should be like in English. And you're like, wow, a lot of this dialogue seems forced. A lot of these comments seems forced. A lot of these
Tell me.
like vocal onomatopoeias just seem forced.
Tell me the average viewer is gonna think that we're watching anime, like even a new viewer.
There's a reason it took so long for anime to take off. It's because sub became more popular than dub.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that because they do make nowadays. They make a lot of content because America's like real deep in it.
Yeah, and notice how they not starting to make Japanese-based English anime. They're just making it in Japanese because they know damn well that it's gonna be better.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of anime in Japan like we don't have over here. Like the real good stuff is strictly over there. So
I'm just saying, bro.
you get like a tenth of it. Like you don't
The
get-
artistic quality of anime is degraded if you were to watch it in dub.
Dub is fine.
And that's not even putting it on a like English voice actors because essentially they doing their best. It's just it's not compatible.
Dub is fine.
It's not as compatible
Dub is
because
fine.
you know there's Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist. Like there's good dubs out there.
Yeah.
You don't see those anymore.
Every dub ain't good. I'll say it. Every dub ain't good. Excuse me. Every dub ain't good, but dub is good. You know what I'm saying? You want to like participate in it, especially if you're a new watcher. You don't speak Japanese. You don't really want to sit here and read subtitles. Because personally, me myself, they be going on like the rants. I've been reading the subtitle like 6-7 times for the scene goes to the next one. Like I'm kind of lost now because I read the same sentence like 10 times. It's like I thought there was new dialogue because they're still like yamming on.
Get some glasses.
I can read. What do you mean get glasses?
Learn to read better.
I read better. I read the whole thing and they're still yapping on.
I've never had issues reading subtitles, watching anime, and not understanding anything.
Like, because I can read it. That's not the problem. I'm not saying you can't read the screen. I'm just saying, like, to be immersed in it, like, I don't have to, like,
I'm
constantly
not
look at the
saying
screen.
you can't watch dub. I'm saying that if you want to watch dub, you will not get the same experience. It's going to be a lesser experience than if you're to watch sub.
It was sub mid. I changed my opinion. Mid as hell.
It's okay. He's used to being wrong.
Oh, nah. It was one thing. That was it. Only about Batman. We're not going to bring Batman up.
Nah, he's used to being wrong.
No.
He watched Dandadan in dub.
Underdog Dub was fire.
No, it wasn't.
That was so good. What do you mean?
I could not help cringing while I watched it.
Cringing? The whole show was cringe. What do you mean?
For the first episode, give it to you.
Come on. Like, what are we
That
talking
first episode
about?
weird as hell, but the
Like,
rest
a
of the
couple
show
of
is
fights.
fire.
The first episode was weird. But the,
That first episode was weird.
That was an acid trip right there. That
But
was,
their humor is different than ours in the U.S. Theirs is very much into like absurdity humor, and
this
ours is
very
not
true.
into
That
absurdity
was
as
a
much.
little, you know.
It's-
but,
That's a speed bump. You already starting uphill,
But-
but it is good after that.
But like,
it's
the
good
whole
after
show
that.
just barrier was a little cringy. So like, that's what you're gonna get.
I don't know
That's
how
the
you call it
content
weird
of
when you rap High School DxD.
What's wrong with High School DxD?
You don't
ain't-
see the connection.
He ain't doing nothing weird. He just got power because he horny. What's the problem?
That boy is constantly getting sexually assaulted.
No. He enjoys it. It's a difference.
All right,
He's a willing consumer.
Robert
obviously.
Kelly
What do you
over
mean?
here.
Bro out here winning fights and wars to see a Bob. You know what I'm saying? He's like me for real.
So, what's his name? The guy in High School DxD.
I don't even know. You think I remember names?
Well, you watched it in English. I'd assume you recognize the only not English word in it.
the name? No. I was busy.
You were busy cranking it.
I was indeed, brother.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? Why else do you watch High School DxD? For content?
The plot?
It's like, oh, the story's so good.
I didn't watch it, so what are you asking me for?
You don't watch that show because of the story. Point blank, period.
And you're calling Dandadan weird.
It was a weird show.
Dude, it uses the same type of humor.
It's weird.
Okay, yeah.
It's
It's weird,
it's
but I
weird.
just... Alright, yeah.
It's a good show. We're not saying it's bad, but it's weird. Point blank period. You got like a lobster with fists and bleeds milk.
That's funny.
It's funny, but it's weird.
Yeah, absurdity humor. I get it.
You know,
I don't-
everybody's
I-
nuts turn to golden balls. People just holding on to them.
That's kind of funny.
weird. It's funny, but that's kind of weird.
Listen, for girls, it'd be like, oh, that's gross. But guys are like, they
Guys.
are golden nuts, dude. They're like, yo, they're family jewels for
For
real.
For real.
Okay, well, I guess on that note, we found a level of agreement.
Yeah.
Golden balls are funny.
Golden balls are funny. That's a good middle ground.
We can lay that argument to rest.
I guess that's where we stop that.
Well, yeah, thanks for giving us your ears, listening to us prattle on about shows and
Yeah, you know.
all that we watched. Next week, we should have some more comic book reviews.
Yes.
This week, this boy decided he didn't like to read, so
Listen, I just got the new Watchmen hardcover, so I didn't finish The Long Halloween 2, or what's it called?
Dark Victory. It's
Dark Victory.
It's part 2.
I'm reading The Watchmen right now. It's pretty good so far.
nice.
You
So, like, what we probably gonna touch on one of those next week.
definitely got to touch on Watchmen, for sure. Maybe next week we'll see what we think, what comes up. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to another episode of No Mask Required. My name is Tyrell,
I'm Zach.
and double's better than sub. All right, guys, I'll see y'all next week.
For those who can't read.
I'll see you next week. Okay.